Good morning, everybody. In my previous presentation, we discussed about the basics of micro and small enterprises, including the definitions and the role of micro and small enterprises in the Indian economy. Today, we shall discuss some other aspects of micro and small enterprises, including the scope of engineering graduates in the field of micro and small enterprises, and also how a micro and small enterprises are being set up. Basically, micro and small enterprises are the labor intensive industries. These industries generates more than 40% of the total industrial employment in the country. Moreover, these industries are the places of innovations where technical graduates can play better role than in comparison to general graduates. In technical institutions, most of the activities of the micro and small enterprises are being taught, trained, and practiced thoroughly. And moreover, specially designed institutions, they provide special training for entrepreneurship development to the students of the technical institutions. Therefore, it is expected that the engineering graduates will play better role in selecting an industry, running an industry than in comparison to general graduates in the country. Further, the government also providing various incentives and facilities for setting up of the small scale industries in the country, including the 30% capital investment subsidy, transport subsidy, power subsidy, interest subsidy, income tax rebate, GST rebate, etc., and so on. Therefore, it is expected that the engineering graduates will come forward to set up more industries than the general graduates in the country in future. So for the procedure to set up a small scale industry, first and most important step is to select the industry or identification of a product. And that selection is so crucial. If it fails, then the entrepreneur will ruin. This selection is totally depend upon the market demand of the product and also the capacity of the entrepreneur, and also the locational factors. So for the location is concerned, to select a location for a particular industry, we have to consider various factors, and these factors are divided into two categories. Some factors are primary factors, that is most important factors, and some factors are secondary factors. So for the primary factors is concerned, number one, we have to see whether the required raw materials are available or not. We have to see whether the skilled workers are available or not. We have to see whether the powers and fuels are available or not. And also we have to see proper transport and communication systems are available or not. And moreover, most important factor is that whether the market for the product is available locally or not. So for the secondary sector factors are concerned, we have to see whether the unit is very near to the banking and credit facilities or not. The repairing and services units are available locally or not. We have to see the required soil and climatic and topographies for the product and industry is available or not, the government policies are favorable or not, and most important one is whether the and social peace and is available in the locality or not. So these factors we have to consider thoroughly. The next step is to prepare the blueprint or scheme for the industry. Blueprint or scheme is nothing but a techno-economic feasibility report. We have to prepare a techno-economic feasibility report. That means we have to consider another two things. One is technical aspects, that is what machineries, what buildings are required. These are the technical aspects. And the economic aspects, what will be the cost of the building, what will be the cost of the machineries, what will be the cost of the land, and also whether this industry will be able to earn the profit or not. So that is what is the rate of profitability. So entire things are being incorporated in a report, and that is why it is called techno-economic feasibility report. That is the project report or the blueprint for the industry. And next point, important step is that we have to take the approval from the local government. Let us say approval from the pollutions department, approval from the local authority, approval from the industry department, and so on. Without taking the proper approval, we cannot run an industry. Moreover, an unapproved firm cannot enjoy the subsidies and facilities. And the next and last important step is that registration of the micro and small enterprises. So, for enjoying the benefits of government facilities and the help from the government, one has to register with the government in the Department of Industry. And in this way, we can set up an industry. And thank you very much.